guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today, we're gonna look at what is probably the best unit in the game at 55%. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta slash LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now, the one thing I'll say is that this unit and then the Super Saiyan Gods, they're just like the two best units in the game, right? And unlike, you know, last year, for example, where there's like inherent flaws in the design of Evolution Blue Vegeta, that is not present this year in either unit, right? These characters don't have like huge flaws. I would say I definitely probably like the link set for the Super Saiyan 4s better, probably. But, well, I don't know, because, I mean, they don't have prepared for battle, right? They're just rocking shocking speed instead. That certainly could be a detriment, right? Because it's like the gods, I'm not the biggest fan of them having, they have both warrior gods and godly power, which then means you're geared more towards using them with other sort of like Realm of Gods characters. But then again, you know, the Super Saiyan 4s, they don't even have prepared for battle, and, you know, you're going to be using them with mostly, like, prepared for battle characters, so, like, that certainly could be an issue, right? Like, there's minor things you can talk about, for sure, but, like, these characters, we're going to see, right? Like, this is the new power creep, is these ridiculous monsters, right? Best leader skills in the game by far. They're able to give 200% as a leader skill buff to certain characters. It's going to be just absolutely crazy. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, they introduced the real fusion category into the game. Let me actually just pull this up. Okay, so here's the LR. Absolutely incredible art, incredible, just everything, just amazing. Okay, so let's bring up the Fuse Fighter. I don't know what the wiki's calling it. Fuse Fighters. I saw Garesh was calling it Fusion Empatara Warriors, whatever it is that we want to go with it. So take a look at this, right? So again, this is all the Vegetos, Gogetas, Super 17, Oob, like all of these sort of fusion characters around here. This is exactly what we wanted. Like, now we're good. This is perfect, right? This is the actual fusion category right here. You know, even Dokkan Fest Piccolo, you know, all the Nail and Kami fusions. It's all here. This is exactly what we want. But, like, if you can, Legends has this same category. And again, within the past couple weeks, I've been saying I want this exact category to be added in. I'm glad we got it. If you compare this to Legends category, the only difference is that Legends has Omega Shenron on this as well. But personally, I just really don't think Omega Shenron should be that. Like, that's not a fusion. I don't think Omega Shenron should be on this category. So Dokkan nailed it. Like, this is good. And then it makes certain things like Trunks and Goten just got their EZA, and then we just got all these fusions EZAs down here as well. Actually, Weirus probably will work pretty well with the blues now that I think about it. But, alright. So let me get the Super Saiyan 4s, the SA20, maxed out and stuff like that. And we'll go ahead and start testing them out, these nasty, nasty boys. Alright guys, so one of the coolest things about these new units is this, the intros. Let's go ahead and play this. Fire! Alright, now that's one thing that's really good, is we're getting more and more, like, voiced lines in Dokkan, which is very good, right? Okay, so the friend, Super Saiyan 4 is also 55%. They do have some equips. They are link leveled slightly. Typically when I do my 55% videos, like if we take a look at mine, right? So I don't have equips on mine. They're at link level 1. I typically like to do these 55% videos like your first time using them, because I try and gear it towards like a free-to-play player who, you know, probably doesn't have mega good equips, and you're not link leveling, you know, to level 10 within a day and a half and shit like that, right? So that's why I try and do like just like full link level 1s and stuff like that. Okay, so this unit again is what I think is probably the best unit in the game. There's a lot to talk about with this character. The first turn, this is basically the blues and Super Saiyan 4s, they're almost exactly the same. Their first turn, they guard, which is absolutely just like so good, right? The guard on that first turn is ridiculously powerful because it's going to allow this character to help dominate in Super Battle Road stages and stuff like that. Yeah, 55% defense, 161% is really good because we're guarding on this turn. And both 12 and 18 key super attacks are stacking, so they're going to be even more powerful on the next turn. They get a guaranteed additional when their key is 20, which, look at this, we're going to be at 24 key. You want to know why? It's because they get 3 key per key orb, and they're getting 4 key per physical key orb. So what we're having is a situation where this unit is the best unit in the game by far, and they don't really have weaknesses and shit. Like yeah, 4.55 right there. We are at 24 keys, so this is super effective against all types. So it's like, again, 4.55 as the main anniversary LR is not the craziest ever, but it's super effective against all types. So that damage is actually really good, is how that works, right? Also, keep in mind that we're on a double Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta leader. So what that means is every character on the Kamehameha team is getting 200%. So essentially, right, remember that a double 170% would be 340% in total from the 2 leads. But any units that are on Kamehameha, they're getting 400%. So, you know, previously, again, pretty much the best you'd be able to get from leader skills, it would be 340%. But now with the new anniversary LRs, we can get up to 200%, right? Again, 200 from your lead and 200 from the friend. And that's including that, you know, they're on the Kamehameha category in addition to their double leader skill, right? Which is Fuse Fighter or GT Hero. So that massive buff, all of these characters are now way better, right? So now it's, again, all of these characters that are on Kamehameha just got massive, massive buffs. They're all just looking much more powerful than they were before, right? With just these huge additions to their leader skills and everything. Okay, so here we go on this turn right here. We have both Super Saiyan 4s. We're actually probably not going to see the oh, wow, look at this field of ki. Great. Very good. Very good. We're actually going to miss. Okay, so the friend is the one that super attacked before. They're at 194k defense right here. So at this point, remember, they're not guarding anymore. Okay, I mean, that's definitely not the craziest, right? But again, this is 55%. Right, this is rainbowed level 10 links, and, you know, they're going to be, you know, 250, 260, 270k plus or something like that. And, you know, they're stacking, so in long events, you're going to completely dominate as well. Yeah, looks like we're barely going to be able to get any key right here. We got very unlucky with the key orb placement. It's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and see the damage we get on this turn right here. Don't worry, we're going to go jump to a bunch of different teams. The only thing is to really see what this unit can do. Again, we pretty much just have to look at them on their own leader skill. That's like the true, like, sort of like what this character is able to do. Let me look at what else they do. Okay, so they also do get a 7% crit chance per rainbow key sphere. I mean, that's not the craziest ability ever. Doesn't really matter too much. Again, they get the guaranteed additional if their key is 20. They're super effective against all types when their key is 24. Remember, we could fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on turn 4. They have a turn 4 active skill, which is a pretty good condition, right? You know, well, actually, it's very good. Turn 4 with nothing else is really good, right? There's no HP shit you have to worry about, no other character restrictions, nothing. You just hit turn 4, and you're transforming. So that's going to be pretty good. Looks like we're probably going to finish these guys off right here. I would like in our first run to get the fusion, but we got, again, I mean, I'm always unlucky in these showcases, man. We ended up with one of the LRs in slot 7 and shit. All right, let's see if we can not finish this Goku and Vegeta off right here. If we do, we'll just do another run. Maybe we'll go to the Fuse Fighter team that they're leading, or we could try just another GT Hero build. Or, I mean, maybe we could even just run a Kamehameha team with them as sort of like the lead, right? We definitely could do that. Because then, you know, you're doing that and you're giving them the full 200% buff across the board, which is super powerful. And then, of course, you know, we gotta transform into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta so we can go over how ridiculously stupid he is. Yeah, alright, this run is done. Okay, so let's, I don't know, I guess let's just go to, like, Fuse Fighters or something like that. Just, you know, sort of get some more looks at how good this character is. All right, that's not yet, like, ridiculously old. It's gonna get to the point where it's like, all right, we've seen this a billion times, but not quite yet. All right, again, my luck with showcases shines through. Here we are with both in the goddamn same rotation yet again, of course. We will be able to see Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here in this one. Let's take a look at what the friend is. They're 55%. They do have an equip, and their links are, you know, a little bit leveled up. It's fine. Okay, so the Fuse Fighter team is now going to be really good for this character, right? Because, remember, the Super Saiyan 4s are on time limit, so that Gotenks is going to be a great support type unit for them. Remember, Gotenks and Ghosts is Rainbow Orb Changer, as is the LR Tech Gogeta. Remember that the STR Vegito unit is still one of the best units in the game. Don't forget about this Tech Vegito who recently came out and what he's able to bring to the table. So things are looking good. They did set up this team to be pretty good, right? Like they actually gave us exactly what we needed, you know, over the last couple weeks or so with all those fusion buffs, as well as the base Vegito sub EZAs to make this team a little bit better. I mean, we still could get some things like, you know, people don't want to hear, a lot of people probably don't want to hear about more fusions, right? But, you know, Super Gogeta, Super Vegito, standalone better units would be very, very important, right? As well as Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks needs better units as well. Like, there is actually Merge Zamasu. It's a lot of fusions that actually really could, like, do with getting better characters. All right, yeah, we'll leave the Gogeta and the Vegito right here. So that way, on this next turn, we'll be able to fuse into Gogeta. So, again, the one real negative about this unit I'm spotting is probably just their links. That's the only real weakness of the character. Let me go over their links real fast. Because a lot of people, like, obsess about that Saiyan Roar link, which is fine, because it's so powerful. But it's like, unless you're using this unit with other Super Saiyan 4s, which, I mean, a lot of times you are going to want to do, but there's a lot of teams in the game with a lot of other characters. Honestly, I would rather this unit just have Prepare for Battle than Saiyan Roar. So let's take a look at their link set. So they have Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, then that's Saiyan Roar right there, then Shocking Speed, GT, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. I would rather this unit have Prepare for Battle in there. Again, you can get rid of Saiyan Roar for Prepare for Battle. I think the unit would be better. I do. I know, you know, oh my god, Saiyan Roar, 25% attack, 10% defense. Yeah, it's ridiculously powerful for sure. But again, you have to be using it next to, like, either a Great Ape character or another Super Saiyan 4. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of setups here utilizing this character where you don't have that sort of situation, right? So you do want to keep that in mind. All right, we kind of got shafted a little bit with Ki right here. So let me just do that right there. All right, so not really the greatest linking buddies here. Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle right there. What are we at? So they're at 222k defense. That was after double supering last turn. They are getting support from Gotenks. But again, keep in mind that this... Okay. I actually do have to make this point as well. This is a character you have to link level, by the way. Because several... Like, let's look at GT, right? So GT at link level 2 is giving us 2 key and 1% attack and defense. That gets to 2 key, 10% attack and defense at link level 10. Again... Saiyan Roar right here is another perfect example. It's 25% attack at link level 1, but by link level 10, you're getting another 10% defense on top of that. And then, of course, you know, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, we know how much power that trio of links generates. So this is a character that does really want to be link leveled to sort of unlock their full power, right? So, you know, if you're a free-to-play player or something like that, definitely make sure to... okay, all players... Do the Turtle School event every single day, the Master Roshi event every single day, or I will come through your screen and beat your ass. Do that daily Master Roshi stage. 5 million, super effective against all types with a guaranteed additional super attack of 55%, by the way. They're super effective against all types with a guaranteed additional super, by the way, at 55%. And they're stacking. Like, understand what we just... fucking saw them do, right? Like 55%, by the way. All right, let's fuse into Gogeta, man. Let's get the Mega Pog fusion going on right here.
Fusion するぞ、カカロット。Fusion してって。 おめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜベジータ。フュージョン。俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
Alright, so now God has come out. So Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? There's a lot to talk about with what he does. 18 key super attack, he's getting a 100% attack and defensive buff from his super attack effect. He massively raises attack and defense. 12 key super attack, he's greatly raising attack and defense, that's 50%. He gets damage reduction and crit 7% from rainbow orbs. He's just baseline super effective against all types. He has a high chance of an additional super, and then he has a high chance of countering enemy super attacks as well. So he's doing a lot. He does also have what I think is the new best animation in the game. His active skill, Ultra Big Bang Kamehameha. Which you could do if your health is below 50% or the enemy's health is below 50%, right? One other thing that I think is probably good for this unit, their links do not change. When you fuse, links don't change at all, right? So that's good. I would probably say, right, that the links aren't changing. Alright, so with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, we have Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, GT, and Fierce Battle. We don't have Kamehameha, Saiyan Roar, or Legendary Power activated. We are going to get to 24 key right here. Also, one new thing that this unit does, both of the new LRs do this. On their 18 key, they nullify the enemy's next attack on their 18 key super attack. Which, I don't know how good that actually is going to be, but I think there are situations where it can help you quite a bit, right? Again, it's not like the most busted shit ever, because it only just nullifies their exact next attack, but it's still useful. Alright, god damn, I wanted to see the counter, but it's fine. Alright, so 5.56. Again, this is super effective against all types, and he has a 50% chance to do an additional super right here. So you do want to keep that in mind. Okay, there we go. Alright, and there's the additional super, and they're dead. And notice that little effect that popped up, because, we would have nullified their next action. So the very next action that the blues would have taken would have been nullified. So, pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. One unit that we're going to be very effective next to is, of course, this character right here, the LR Tech Gogeta, right? Because this unit's got the best link set in the game. So they'll have, what? Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power together. Alright, so this is going to be a very good rotation for the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, because we're going to be able to get to 24 key. We've got support. We have most of their links active. Oh, no, we have all 7 active, actually. Alright, so this is a good turn. Turn 1, all 7 links active, and we've got support from the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So let's go ahead and see how much damage we'll be able to get on this rotation right here. Again, the LR Tech Gogeta is going to work pretty well with them. Having the Rainbow Orb changing and stuff like that, as well as the link set that will work well with, like, any of the Saiyan characters you're going to bring. They get up to 6.3. God, that's 55. They're super effective against all types with an additional super at 55%! Man! Look at this! Goodbye! See ya! Alright, bye, Goku. Alright, pretty good. I'd have to say that looked pretty damn good. Okay, so here, I'm gonna keep Go-Tanks around, actually. Yeah, dude, just with 2 physical key orbs and then a rainbow, and then boom, like, we're good to go. Remember that this Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta's first turn, so they're guarding. That guard on the opening rotation, I feel like, is very, very helpful, man. Look at that. Like, they're just not gonna take damage. Remember that so many of these characters are getting 200%, right? Many of the characters we're rocking are Kamehameha characters. So many of these characters now have huge buffs, right? Our HP is over 600k because we have 200% HP on a lot of these characters. Things are just looking pretty good, I would say. These LRs are looking really nasty. Okay, let's just look at the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta a bit. And then, honestly, we could probably finish up. I mean, I feel like we've seen what we've needed to see from these LRs, right? Like, look how dumb they are. It's pretty obvious to see their power. I just want to take a look at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta a bit more. Let's get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's super attack counter in the video. Let's go ahead and get that animation in there. And let's make sure to get his active skill as well. Those are the main two things. But, I mean, we've gone over everything that makes this unit, I think, the best unit in the game. And if they're not the best unit in the game, it's just the other LR. Right? Like, they're both so damn dumb. All right, let's go ahead and fuse. We'll play this. We'll play the lines again.
フュージョンするぞカカロット。
フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜベジータ。フュージョン。
俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。
Alright, so now we got our boy Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This is a very strong turn. We have a lot of support on this turn with a lot of his good links activated. Alright, so we're not going to be able to get full 24 key. That's okay. Because remember, Gogeta is just super effective against all types at the start anyway. And even his additional is there anyway as well. So Gogeta isn't relying upon getting key anymore, right? To sort of like hit some of these thresholds. He's just going to have it anyway. What's his defense? 182k. Yeah, because again, remember, with the Super Saiyan 4s, you are stacking with all the super attacks, but that does go away once you fuse into Gogeta. All right, 7 million right there. Super effective against all types at 55%. Again, I would argue that's probably pretty good. There's where we nullified the next action. Oh boy, actually, we could take a lot of damage right here. If this Goku super resists Goku, okay, we're good, we're good. Gotenks is not gonna die here, I don't think. Actually, if we get supered, we'll fall below 50% HP, and then I think super, please super. Yes, perfect, okay. So let me test this out. Can we use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active skill right here? So let's go ahead and use the active skill, boom. And then now we're under 50%. Are we going to be able to immediately use his Ultra Big Bang Kamehameha active skill? I think so. I think that's exactly what's going to happen right here, is we are going to be able to get this active skill to pop off. So let me go ahead and take a look. Let's see what we got right here. This, I think, is probably my favorite animation in the game, too. This active skill. The Ultra Big Bang Kamehameha. And yeah, you can use it right away. That's nice that you're able to use it right away. We have basically like every link activated right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop this. So here's the active skill, which does ultimate damage to the enemy, and then all of Gogeta's attacks for the rest of this turn become crits. Whew! Oh my god, I'm wet! God, that is... Oh my god, is that just so fire. Holy shit! Does that look goddamn good. Let's pop it again, because, again, this will allow us to show, then, that all attacks are going to be crits for the rest of the turn. I do sort of like the condition, too, because it's not just if the enemy is under 50%, but if you're under 50% as well. So there's going to be a lot of situations where you're going to be able to pop this in difficult content, right? And the fact that you can use it on turn 4 is pretty good. Of course, it being a guaranteed crit is going to be very powerful as well. So we just have a lot of really good stuff with this unit. All right, we're going to do this turn. And then the last thing I just want to do is I want to get the super attack counter in here. I mean, if the enemies would ever super attack, they're scared. They know what's going to happen if they try and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They know what's good. There's the crit, by the way. Oh, guess what? Here's the crit, by the way. all crits for the turn is pretty ridiculous when he has high chance to additional super anyway. And he's doing this amount of damage at 55%, by the way. 55%, by the way. All right, let's go ahead and see this. We actually are, okay, if Great Ape Goku will kill us right here, actually. If he supers and we don't counter. So let's hope that we do the counter. Please super Gogeta and let's get this counter. Are we gonna, dude, all right, well, okay. I guess I'm just gonna cut, until we get this animation and then we'll finish up. But like, dude, look at the insanity of this. This is just nuts. This unit is just very dumb. Very, very dumb. Oh, 5 mil for you, huh? Super effective against all types. Pretty good. Okay. Of course, he supers him. Okay, by the way, Great Ape Goku, bitch! Back up. Yeah, that in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, dumbasses were calling him mid. But they have no... you got no idea, man. all right, let's go ahead and jump in. Let's get this super attack counter, and I think we'll finish. All right, I don't know. I guess we'll just come back for this rotation right here. We're just watching Gogeta just thrash and dominate. Just ridiculously powerful unit, man. So many of these rotations. Again, like, I know people are going to look at some of these attack stats. I mean, keep in mind, it is 55%. But remember, it's super effective against all types. So the damage he's doing is, like, so much higher than these attack stats. That's what's great. They're both of the LRs are doing this, too. Like, their damage is just ludicrous. And then, yep, say goodbye to your turn. I wonder if that was that could have been a super attack right there. So remember that the new LRs are going to be very effective with any sort of like scouter item or like super attack, seeing like nonsense. Any of that is going to make these new LRs look very, very powerful because you potentially could put them in front of the super attack and then nullify with the 18 key, right? I think that's probably like the designed way to use it, but we would need more, whatchamacallit, we would need more scouter characters for that to be super effective, right? All right, we should be good right here. No way, dude. Wow. All right, well, we're not going to get the... Wow, okay. I'm having extreme difficulty getting this super attack counter. We are not going to get the counter on this turn because this is actually going to display, I guess, how you want to use the 18 key super attack for Gogeta right here. So what's going to happen is we're going to do the 18 key. We're going to nullify the next attack. And the attack that's going to be nullified is the super attack right here. So now this Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he doesn't get the super. All right, so we're going to do our additional right here. Fine. Remember, all the damage is super effective against all types. Blah, 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 blah. Sure wish I could get this super attack counter. It's not easy. All right, no super attack for you. That is pretty crazy. All right, yep, just no super attack for you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, that's the intended way you want to use it, right? I had a scouter item up, again, because I'm just trying to get the super attack counter animation in the video, and then we're going to end. But I mean, yeah, that's what you want to do is, you know, put them directly in front of it, super, and then they don't even get the enemy doesn't get a chance to super attack you, right? Like that's pretty good. That's not bad right there. All right, here we go. Super attack counter, baby. All right, let's see how we do. So we have a 50% chance to do this. So I suppose it's possible that Great Ape Goku just disintegrates us. That's what's going to be funny is we're actually, if Gogeta doesn't counter this super, we're dead. So let's definitely hope that we counter. Well, we do get 50% defense from that right there. And then another 50% defense from this right here. So actually, maybe we will live. I don't know. I didn't really stack too much. I immediately transformed into Gogeta, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see. Give me the super attack counter, please. Oh, okay. It's another 50% defense, by the way. Is it good enough? Calm down, dude. You're 55%, please. All right, we didn't counter. Oh, my God. This is impossible for me to get. And we did die. I actually can't get the super attack counter. I can't do it. I've ah! Yes, sir! We're gonna get it this time. I'm actually at like 30 minutes of trying to get this counter, by the way. It's just, even at 55%, like, this Goku is just dying in like 2 seconds. Like, okay, please, let's not miss this coin flip this time, please. Okay? No way, dude. Are you kidding me? I cannot get this. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't get this animation. I can't. That's not... You think it's just not, it's not easy. Oh my god. Because here's the thing, right? Is if the enemy Goku doesn't super attack us literally like in slot 1 before we attack, then he's either dead or it gets nullified or something, right? Like that's the thing. So, okay, I guess it's actually just going to take me an hour straight of trying to get this. That's fun. It's always fun to do this. Great, great. Okay, this time, for sure, right here, let's go! Gogeta, show us the super attack counter, my boy. Let's go. Nah, no. What? Okay. All right, man. This is fun. Please. Wow, dude, are you kidding me? Come on. It's not. Oh, boy. Okay, well. Nice coin flip, dude. Sick coin flip. Alright, surely this is the one. What is this, like try 6 or something like that? I literally just want to get the animation in here and then we're done, so. Alright, go ahead, Gogeta, let's see it. Nah, no, are you kidding me? What? Okay. Alright, there's no way. Alright. Super attack counter. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's go. Let's see this. Show us what you got, brother. Let's see this super attack counter animation. Go ahead. We're gonna get 100%. We're getting it right here. Yep. There we go. Okay. Alright, the nightmare is over. My god. This took a long time to get. Okay. Bitch! I love it. Okay. Alright, whew, man, that actually took me like an hour just to get that one animation in here. Fun. Real fun, but that just adds to his power, right? Like, the unit's got guards, stacking, super attack countering, everything. This LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta at 55%, and look at the way he dominates. Truly incredible. Alright, so this is Ultimate Power Saiyan Warriors, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Their leader skill is the new Fused Fighters category, or GT Heroes. Category Key 3 and 170% of stats. And then they also give an extra 30% the stats for Kamehameha category characters. Their 12 key super attack is the Kamehameha and Final Flash, which stacks attack and defense and does colossal damage to the enemy. Their 18 key super attack is the Dragon Fist and Final Shine attack, which stacks attack and defense and does mega colossal damage to the enemy. Their passive skill, double Super Saiyan 4. So remember, they have an animation the first time that they appear in the fight. They guard on their first turn. Then they get 77% attack and defense and an extra 1 key per orb for type key sphere for 7 turns from the start of turn. Then they get 120% attack and defense and an additional key per type key sphere obtained at the start of turn as well. They get a 7% chance to crit per rainbow key sphere. They launch a guaranteed additional super when key is 20 or more. And then they're super effective against all types when their key is 24. They have an active skill fusion where they fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You could use that starting from the 4th turn from the start of turn, which is an amazing condition. Their links are Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, GT, Saiyan Roar, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Again, this unit not having prepared for battle is actually annoying, for sure. I think if they had prepared for battle instead of basically anything, that would have been really good. I know everyone is so happy about Saiyan Roar, but it's like, guess who doesn't have Saiyan Roar? The other Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas, right? So it's like giving him prepared for battle, I think, would have been very helpful, this LR. But, you know, it is what it is. 12 key multiplier, 160%. Again, only a handful of units that have that. 24 key multiplier, 200%, which is typical. In terms of EZAs, there's quite a few this unit would dominate. Int Kid Buu, Int Janemba, Int LR, Super Saiyan 2 Go. Well, no, because you want to use Android Cell Saga. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of LRs that this, or a lot of EZAs that this unit will help you get Zenian. They're on a bajillion category teams. Again, the new Fusion Warrior category. They're on GT Hero. Here they're on Shadow Dragon Saga. They're on, what is this? Pure Saiyan. Yeah, as if Pure Saiyan couldn't get any better, right? Then they're down here on, what is this? This is Join Forces. Gets another massive buff. Then they're on the Kamehameha team. Another huge buff for that. Grade 8 Power badly needed a unit on this level. That's very helpful for that team. Then this is the Battle of Fate category team. What else do they have? This is... Which one is this? Oh, I think this is the new... This is Beyond Super Saiyan. This is the Super Saiyan Blues new category team right here. That's what that one is right there. Then there's... What is this? Fusion that they're on. Then they're also on Final Trump Card as well. Then this is Accelerated... No, this is Time Limit. Yeah, this is the Time Limit category team. And then finally they're on Accelerated Battle. Just like a bajillion teams. Okay, so there's that. Then again, on turn 4, you're able to fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. His super attacks changes, passive changes. He gets another active skill, but his links do not change, right? So his 12-key super attack becomes the Doppelganger Kamehameha, which raises attack and defense by 50% for one turn, and does colossal damage to the enemy. His 18-key super attack, the Big Bang Kamehameha, massively raises attack and defense for one turn. That's a 100% buff. Does mega colossal damage to the enemy and nullifies enemy actions for one turn. What that does is it just cancels the enemy's next attack, right? His passive skill, the Birth of Super Gogeta, gives him 177% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets an additional 2-key per type key sphere obtained. He gets a 7% chance to crit and reduce damage received per rainbow key sphere. The damage reduction is helpful. I think. The crit, I don't know that it really matters too much, but that damage reduction could be a little bit helpful for a unit that's already going to have high defenses, right? Unlike a lot of other characters that sort of build up that type of damage reduction, this Gogeta needs it a lot less than a lot of those other characters, right? He's also super effective against all types. He has a medium chance, a 30% chance to crit. He has a high chance, a 50% chance of launching an additional super, and then he has a high chance, a 50% chance to counter enemy super attacks. And then, of course, he also has his active skill, the Ultra Big Bang Kamehameha, which does ultimate damage to the enemy, and all attacks become guaranteed crits for the turn. And you could use that if your HP is under 50%, or you're facing only one enemy whose HP is 50% or less. So there we go. Again, remember, his links do not change at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So there we go. I think this is probably the best unit in the game. Let me, I want to use this unit in a lot of content and the Super Saiyan Gods in a lot of content before I can really decide. Just at a glance, this unit probably is better, but the Blues and Gods, they do have Prepare for Battle, right? Which, again, characters, you're going to be using these two LRs with all, Prepared for Battle characters. So having Prepare for Battle does matter quite a bit, right? So let me know what you guys think of this LR Super Saiyan 4. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.